All right, good evening. I'm here with local legend Mr. George A. Seymour and his wife Helen Betty Seymour. We are at the corner of Talbot Street and Mill Street in historic St. Michael's. We are at, what is the name of this park? What's the name of this park?
Frederick Douglass Park.
Frederick Douglass Park. Okay, excellent. We are in Frederick Douglass Park. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Seymour, I know that you guys are local legends for all of your research and promotion of Frederick Douglass. Mr. Seymour, if you could just tell me a little bit about your history of local activism and promotion of Mr. Frederick Douglass.
Well, we grew up around here, but we hadn't heard much about Frederick Douglass when we were children. But as I became an adult, I found out that this very famous person came from my own home county. So when we came back here after I retired, I began trying to find out more about Frederick Douglass, and worked with people at the St. Michael's Town Museum, and we developed some tours of sites in St. Michael's that were connected with Frederick Douglass. And also we worked and did bring about the dedication of Route 33, the state road going through St. Michael's, being dedicated to Frederick Douglass. Because actually that was the road that he and 4 other slaves had to march between several horses from below St. Michael's up through the town of St. Michael's and to jail in Easton after his first attempt to escape from slavery.
Mr. Seymour, why is local history important to you? Why is Frederick Douglass's place in local history important?
Yeah. I didn't get that.
For me?
Oh yeah, and just why is local history on the shore important? You know, whether it's Frederick Douglass or not. Just why is local history important to you guys? Why have you been activists and promoters of local history?
My hearing is off right now, Don. I'm sorry.
I would say, why is local history important to you? Why is local history important?
Why is local history important?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important because people need to know what has happened in their own area and why and how they're connected to the larger history of the whole country. And certainly we have quite a connection through Frederick Douglass with the history of the United States and America.
Why is the Bicentennial Celebration important? Or are you excited about the Bicentennial? The Frederick Douglass Bicentennial Celebration, are you excited about that? Because you've played a large role in promoting and uplifting Frederick Douglass history.
Yes, well, of course, a bicentennial of anything really is a time to recognize what occurred then. This happens to be the bicentennial of his birth, and which we're very important. It's very important to recall that after 200 years.
Okay, great. Betty or Mrs. Seymour, why do you you're a real researcher. You're a very, very authentic, thorough researcher. And why is local history research important?
I became really interested when I started working within our own cemetery. And through all of this, I've uncovered, too, that we have a strong connection with Frederick Douglass as well. And what I like to talk about when I do take people on tours is that really the cemetery contains the history of the town. A lot of the people who have gone before you are there with their tombstones, and our particular cemetery goes all the way back to the Revolution. So it's a great way to learn about early St. Michael's, and we have a lot of that, John, because a lot of people who are here now are come-heres. they probably outnumber us natives 2 to 1. But they stay here and they get active here, like Kate and Jeff are active here, and they contribute so much more than we could actually do by ourselves. So the cemetery was a catalyst for me, and especially recognizing the Civil War soldiers and debunking the fact that 31 of our men are Union, who are buried out there, and only one's Confederate. So that counteracts what a lot of people thought we were Southern. And the county was Southern in the areas where the Playful plantations were. So I got hooked on that, and it's very hard to let it go, because every time you find something new, it excites you a little bit more, whether you're doing it for yourself or whether you're doing it for somebody else.
It's great. Great. Okay. My legs are getting tired. I think we got a great interview. It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is really great.
Glad we could connect with you, honey.